Alright, guys. So this is gonna be my since James Gunn's gonna reveal plans for the DC Studios. I want to give you my plans for Phase One of DC Studios. This will be my Phase One of DC Studios. So, not in order per se. We're just gonna go with these. Will be the films I'll be doing. I won't go in depth with what's going on in the films because that's going to be a whole long video, and I think each of these characters need their own separate video when we talk about it. But the goal will be world finest, as you clearly see in the title of the side over here. That's Phase 1 in goal. Not Justice League, but this will be world's finest. The reason being is because we've never seen that done properly, because I don't care what nobody fucking says. I can stand, to this day, I still cannot stand Batman v Superman. I can't stand the film. And I can't stand it because it could have been so much better. There's so much material. The animated series. You got Public Enemies. You got Superman Apocalypse, which I've been watching on HBO Max. I'm like, yo, why did you try to not interpret this and put it into what we got was Abomination, was a glorified dog shit, everything. I just cannot stand that film. When I saw the film years ago, I was already upset about a certain situation. But looking back at the film, I was upset about the situation. No, I was upset about this garbage ass film. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. So we'll have a Superman film. Yes, whatever, new cast, whatever. We'll go with that. That will be the first one, and we'll establish that film. The second film, it doesn't matter. Let's say it starts 2024. First film will be Superman. That come out in March. Second film will be Flash. Yes, I'll do the Flash over. And this new Flash coming out, we introduced a new Flash from that Flashpoint. And it's going to be Flash. It won't be the Jay Garrett version, which you could do, but we'll make him Wally West. And the reason I got this version is because this is the only image I found on Google that had Flash and Hawkgirl. Yes, Hawkgirl will be in the film with Flash. So that will introduce Hawkgirl in the Flash film and introduce her to the team. She won't need her own film yet. We'll get to her yet. This is Phase 1. We could always do something down the road where she can have her own film, but let's develop her first right and let's give her some backbone. She won't be a love interest to Flash. We already know who she's going to be with. Mr. Jones, don't worry. Then again, she could be with Hal Jordan. Who knows in this universe? Would I make her black? I've read the Earth 2 comics, the New 52 version. I thought the Hawkgirl in there was pretty damn badass. I probably wouldn't. If that's the case, I'll have Vixen because I like that dynamic of Jon Stewart being a black male with Hawkgirl being a white woman. But it will take away from that because that's kind of why the relationship kind of stand out before because he was black and you know why. Just saying. We'll get to that later, but it will be Hawkgirl and Flash in there, and whatever. Now. Moving on, it will be a Wonder Woman series. Now, another Wonder Woman. It won't be a period piece. This will be set in present day because we never got one set in present day. We only had one in 1984 and this, and that will be set in present day. Who will be cast at her? I don't know. We're still working on that. But Wonder Woman will be the next film. And we're doing 2 films a year. It's easier. Warner Brothers don't have that much money, and we're going by what Warner Brothers has. So Flash and Superman will be 2024. 2025 will be Wonder Woman, and it will be the Green Lantern Corps. Okay, and Green Lantern's going to be like the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're going to do their own thing. There's no connection to the world yet, but Jon Stewart do get a beacon or a call to go back home. Jon is established. Guy Gardner is not so much established yet, but he's kind of established. If you get what I'm saying. So he's kind of in the realms of, okay, I'm here, but not here. But, right now it's Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Kilowog, Jon Stewart, all of them as a team. Yeah. Then again, I can always do the Green Lantern a little bit different. You just have Hal and Kilowog and have Jon Stewart a little bit later. But that's all can be later. So yeah, but yeah, it's Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern. That'll be 2025. The same time frame, the same when Superman was released. Same time frame, because that Superman was released in March of 2024. Flash was released in the summer of 2024, which would be what? July. Wonder Woman, same thing, March. Green Lantern, I'll have Green Lantern released in August, because Guardians of the Galaxy did well. The first film did well in August. And let's see if this one does well in August too. And then the next year will be 2026, and that will be Batman. So Batman will start in March. That will be in March. And it will set up his own film, but also set up the world's finest, because Batman needs help. The world's finest, they'll have his own story, but it also will set up world finest, and that will be like the payoff of phase 1. This will be phase 1. It's pretty simple. It's pretty not complex. It's easy. And you know, it's 2 films each year. Gives fans time to chill out, and fans get ready for the next film. And we are digesting these films properly, and it's telling a story. Each film will tell a story. And that's what we need to have, 2 films a year. Not 3, not motherfucking 4, but 2. This is phase 1. Then if you guys like this video, I'll do a phase 2. But for now, this is phase 1. Like I said, Superman comes out in March of 2024. Flash will come out in June, in, let's say, July of 2024. Following year, Wonder Woman in 2025 will come out in March, and Green Lantern will come out in August of 2025. Again, Batman will come out in March of 2026, and the World Finest will come out in August of 2026, and it will set up. And what I would do is I will have Lex Luthor and the Joker as the main villains, you know, and Joker at the end is that I'm heading to Gotham. I'm going to take Lex on his offer, or he gets a call or something like that. And Batman says, I'm heading to Gotham. And that sets up Superman and Batman meeting for the first time. That's how their interaction will come together. They meet, they get it done, and then there's the world finest. It's simple, it's easy, simple, it's not complex. And you have 2 of the greatest superheroes characters and 2 of the greatest villains working together. That's what the world's finest. And it's going to be titled Batman and Superman, World Finest. That's it. It will sell. Not fucking hard. Whew. It makes me so angry at Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice, one of the stupid ass titles I've ever fucking heard. That's one film I hate of Zack Snyder. I love all his other films, but that one right there, that one I cannot. I just could not. I could not. But that's what I say, guys. So this is how I would do phase 1 of the DC studio. How I would do phase 1 of DC Studios. But as always, guys, let's subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. Hope this all makes sense. Hope you guys enjoy it. But let me know, comment below if you want a phase 2 of DC Studios. How I would do phase on DC Studios.